Let's join our chief political correspondent, Tom Clark, with more on this story. Tom, where did the pressure come from for Nigel Wright to step aside?
Yeah, well, remember, Rob, this was for something that Nigel Wright did 3 months ago that was never supposed to be revealed. It was the revelation of what he did, cutting the check to Duffy, that stopped the parliamentary audit, and the outrage that ensued because of that. But much of that outrage came from the Conservative base itself, which felt that their political values were being betrayed by this. Respect for taxpayers' money and no special deals for the elites. MPs were back in their ridings last week, and they heard that loud and clear, like Alberta Conservative Brent Rathgeber, who appeared on the West Block this morning. Take a listen.
My constituents are very, very concerned when it is seen that public officials are treating taxpayers disrespectfully, whether it's with respect to travel allowances or whether it's respect to housing allowances that an individual may not be entitled to. Any suggestion, certainly among my supporters in Alberta, any suggestion that taxpayers are treated disrespectfully is met with significant concern, I would say even angst.
And you know, as valuable as Nigel Wright was to the Prime Minister, and he certainly was, the base and the money it raises in the end is far more important.
Tom, where do we go from here?
Well, this is far from over. Duffy was pushed from the Conservative caucus last Thursday, Pam Wallen last Friday, and if the government had any hope of dealing with this situation next week, Nigel Wright's resignation had to take place before the House resumes on Tuesday. But, as I said, far from over. This will explode in question period. It'll dog the Prime Minister throughout his trip to South America this week. Elections Canada is investigating, as is the Ethics Commissioner, and there will be calls for the RCMP to take a look as well. So to cool the crisis, the Conservatives may well adjourn Parliament early, say within the next 2 or 3 weeks, and then try and let time make this fade from the agenda.
All right. Thanks very much, Tom. Tom Clark reporting tonight.